Daily stock market update on the day of NVIDIA earnings. Let's just have a look through some of the things. Well, so much for Trump tariffs and worries about the Supreme Court. It's all green at the top. Out of Europe, gold still a bet either way. Markets are risky, buy gold. Markets aren't risky, buy gold. Central banks are topping up their holdings, particularly the Chinese. They have a fraction of what the Americans hold. Look at this. Direct-to-consumer sales for obesity drugs are about to boom. JP Morgan sees Eli Lilly as big winner. Well, God knows the Novo Nordisk, Wegovy, and Mounjaro had zero effect on me, so I think I better go to ADHD drugs because the weight loss ones aren't working. NVIDIA whisper numbers. If anybody has got any whisper of that, they're going to prison. Traders expect chipmaker to beat street and guide higher. Yes, it will. I'm not sure the market will, despite that, be pleased. The market seems to be more in a miserable mood. So even if they beat the top line and the bottom line, top line being sales, bottom line being profits, and give guidance that the demand is phenomenally great. And I think they'll do all three. I think they'll beat top line, bottom line, and guide higher. I suspect the market will just be miserable, unfortunately. Anyway, I don't care. I don't care because very simple decision, I'm buying and holding it. So what do I need to worry about? Try not to worry about the things you don't need to worry about. It's good advice in the markets and in life. What's going up a lot? Axon, Coinbase, Thomson Reuters. Now, what's getting smashed? GoDaddy, well, we don't have it. First Solar, don't have it. Mercado Libre has been a good one for us for a number of years. The Amazon of Latin America, I suspect that's more a blip than anything substantial for the long term. Axon's been a good one for a while. It's on one of our models, but it's only on one. So, you see something like that, you don't get euphoric because at most you've only got 5% of your capital in any event. So if you had a crystal ball, you'd have more. What about any of these then? Okay. What about any of these and any worries for the markets? And you look through all of these headlines and there's enough to scare you if you're the kind of person who gets scared of their own shadow. What about Trump's State of the Union? Irrelevant. Rolls-Royce? Well, that's been there for a long time. And Rolls-Royce has become one of those where if it drops X%, sell Y%. People say, what should we do? What should we do? And it's the same with an NVIDIA. If you're not sure what to do, if it drops X%, sell Y. X is simple. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60. Okay? Y% depends on your risk appetite. So if it drops 5%, you might say, I don't want to sell any. If it drops 50%, you might say, ooh, I'd want to sell a certain amount. And just work those numbers down, write them in front of you, and then you've got to wait. Some of you might say, if it drops 90%, I'm not selling any. But you'll usually come to a sensible answer. Now, only hindsight or a crystal ball would tell you what the correct percentage for Y is for each of the X's. So you might as well base it not upon hindsight or a crystal ball guess, but instead, you might as well base it on your risk appetite instead. Okay. Big movers elsewhere. You can see some of them on the Dow, on the NASDAQ. There really isn't massive macroeconomic news to give much concern either way on the markets today. There is a lot to write about if you're a journalist, but there isn't a lot that should give you any concern or anything that should give you any concern. Novo, thank God if you've got it in a portfolio, you've only got 2.5 to 5% of it because it's taken the kind of hit I don't think anybody could have predicted over the last 12 months because it's always been on a nice upward trajectory, which is another reason why you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Has it dead forever? Is it the BlackBerry of tech stocks? I doubt it. Do you need to go buy it today? No. Why do you need to? What's your strategy? Buy companies which are up 75%. Have you tested that hypothesis? No. So don't go do it that way. Okay. Very simple ways of thinking that'll improve your investing overall. Okay. Thank you very much. A quick, short, sharp daily stock market update on that front. Essentially, the bottom line being, don't panic. Don't get bored. Don't actually have to do anything at the moment either. Thank you.